What is up, everyone, and welcome back to a brand new MFL video today. Episode 10 already of the MFL journey, and that's just the standard episodes. We've also done extras with like pack drops and shit, but like it's gone by very quickly. We've done one a week, so we're around 2.5 months in already. I'm still enjoying the game very much so, and we've already come a long way from where we started. And yeah, I mean, number 10 is the first week of season 7. So let's just get into it. Do leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's see what the boys have been up to the past week. As per usual, we'll have a look at the progression side of things first. We are at 122 players as we speak. And progression wise, we'll just look at the current season for now. We're doing pretty decent. There's no real flyers just yet, but I mean, there's the progression is widespread, is basically what I'm trying to say. A lot of plus ones already, which I am very happy about. Also spread across all teams, basically. We're seeing a few at the main team. We're seeing a few at Tuzla, Academy, the failures as well. And then also some players that we have loaned out. Also including one tier break, Ludwig, who, played one game and just prior to the game that he was about to play, he got his training in and broke his tier. Very happy with that, but there's a lot of tier breaks that we should be achieving this season. Because I am hoping for Thomas Bouwmeester. Toma would be nice, but he was a late purchase. Webster should finally be getting it, and then Parodi would be nice as well. And then also on the 54s, we do have quite a few. So I'm hoping for quite a few tier breaks this season. Then Torres will be nice. And if Yokota keeps going the way he has been going last season in terms of progression, I mean, who knows? He has been going good on just attributes though, but he needs higher shooting to increase his overall fast. Anyway, that's a good start. We don't have the flyers like a Bushiri for Flindle, for example, who will be fucking a rare in a few days if he keeps this shit up. Am I jealous of that? Yeah, I would love to have a flyer like that, but I mean, um, we're doing good. We're doing good here. So yeah, they haven't done a full week of games because the season started obviously on Wednesday. Let's just start in the Flint division with the Foligno failures. I mean, we'll take fifth. We were projected third, I believe. But that's also based on having a pretty decent all-round squad. If it's just best 11, we're fourth, I think. Because sides like Maka 11, for example, have a very strong starting 11, but then don't have a great second rotational team pretty much. Because then you look, you're in the 40s. I mean, it's good to have like 63, 64. That's very high for Flint. But yeah, this is not gonna cut it. So that's why it could be close. And I would love to be in the promotion hunt, but yeah, we start the season off against Mecca 11 as well with a 4-0 defeat. 4-2-3-1 was not cutting it. AK was performing horribly. Could be because of his low shooting, but yeah, he's just not it just yet. I mean, he's fast, but that's pretty much it. 4-2-3-1 didn't do it, and I just went tactic testing like crazy. Testing out different systems, different formations. Second day we did the 3-5-2. Got us a very nice 1-4 win. So we stuck to that for a little bit. But then the day after that, again, and also in friendlies that we did test, they just couldn't create enough chances. And especially like the shooting, a lot of it was off target. 3-5-2 here again, losing 2-0. And it was just not going the way I wanted it. I wanted it to go. So when we played Fuengirola, we played their very young side, which could have been lucky, but we switched to a 4-1-4-1. Knowles got a red, which was annoying, but it's fine, really. But they performed very well in this game. Shooting was very decent, and yeah, particularly Bailey just really won the game for us with some crucial saves. But yeah, that's the second 3 points, and then a 0-0 like, oh, 0-0, 0-0. Jesus Christ, a 0-0 draw. With the rotational side yesterday, the old school 4-2-3-1 again didn't create shit. But yeah, I mean it's good. And then today, obviously, the cup fixtures start, and the fitness, it's looking like they're doing very, very decently. Obviously, I did play the main boys 4 games before actually rotating. I usually do that 1 or even 2 games earlier than that, in order to actually make sure the rotational boys do pick up enough game time. But especially with all the testing, I really did want to get that sorted out. And then yeah, the cup. If I look at the cup though, in Flint, we're in a very low tier. I mean, tier 117. I think every group win is gonna get us like 10 MFL or some, or yeah, 50. Um, not ideal. Not ideal. It's not a lot, but I mean, it's to be expected when you're in with yeah, with this type of team. And I'm not sure what I'm going to be prioritizing just yet. I'll probably just play the first game at least with the main boys, and then after that we'll be seeing what's gonna happen. Obviously, a lot of games coming up either way because we do have some double headers coming up as well. And I believe actually there's one match day missing, right? Oh, that's only here on Sunday, so that's just cup. Okay, because I thought there would be late registration, so there might be like a catch up game somewhere in one of the leagues. I'm pretty sure I saw one of them, but we'll see. Because I am in leagues where there's some late registrations too. But yeah, it's going to be a very very busy week, so a lot of rotation happening. But we'll probably be starting the cup game in just over an hour. We'll be doing that with the main team again, simply because it is a good source of MFL, and this team is not going to be getting a lot of MFL anyway because the rewards are just very low. So I will be starting the first team, and then we'll be seeing what's gonna happen and what I'm going to be gravitating to pretty much. I mean, if there's a good chance of like advancing or having a legitimate cup run, then yes, I will be using the main boys for him. If not, then I am definitely going to be using the rotational boys and then playing the main boys for the league and hopefully be in with the promotion challenge. Anyway, that's it for the failures. Let's go to the academy. The academy off to a fucking flyer. We're in third, but we've played 1 game less. We did have a late registration, and I still have to catch that game up pretty much. So we're 3 points behind on the leaders ABCDE, who have a very strong team, I have to say. Like it's not that we're projected top or anything. Look at this, 70 rated in Spark. I'm very close with some of those players to be honest, but still, um, like we'd be behind on goal difference, but it's good. We're still undefeated. We did have a draw on day one, I believe. Oh no, that's still last season. Started with a 5-0 win, 3-0. Then the draw against Volter was very annoying and very unlucky. They were just not clinical. 13 shots, only 2 on target. That was the big issue here. But yeah, especially the two cams are shining at the end, at the start of this season. For example, 5-0 win on day one. We had Baumeister going for a hat trick as a cam. He has been very good to start the season off. But yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good right now. Also, football, who have a very good good squad as well. They're still 1 game short, and they already did play Ruby, which means that they will it will be very close actually, the top 5 most likely. But yeah, like I said, also here, big schedule. The M reserves is good. Then football, so we'll probably have to rotate again a little bit here. And then also Ruby. in a doubleheader, which is not ideal, but I mean, it's fine. And then, yeah, I mean, we're facing ABCDE next Monday, so a week from now. Hopefully, the boys can progress a little bit before that and give us a better chance. Because to be honest, in the academy, the progression might be the best for now, actually, across all teams. 4+1s already here. So that is, yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. So I'll also be setting the main boys for this one. This was the rotational side where we're kind of missing one center mid, so Sandel having to play in the center mid position. Which again, not ideal, but he did fine. So I'm cool with it pretty much. So Webster in, Ionita in, Rigo in, who got his +1 today. Parodi back in net. Tromp and Torres. And then Bouwmeester and Thomas, who is actually even higher rated because he is originally a right mid, but his stats are just very good for center for cam. Doyle's going to be the striker, and we are very much ready for the cup fixture for that one. So that's the academy. Very good first week as well. We'll go to Tuzla next, so it is on to the ice teams now. It's been a bit of a so-so for now. We did obviously face off against the top two teams already, which is actually a very decent sign that we're still in sixth, because those are pretty much the only points we lost compared to them. Yeah, the Lima Solos draw is just, yeah. Um, we we did very good to keep it a draw actually, but looking at the teams beforehand, I thought we would have been in with a little bit of a better chance. But their ratings are just very good. They just hadn't been performing as well on the first few days. So at the moment I was pissed, but in the end, and then the was it this game? No, it wasn't this game. It might actually have been a game from the main squad then that I really want to show you guys because it was absolutely nasty. What happened on that? We're looking at like XG and shit. Anyway, starting the league off very well with the two wins, which was very 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 encouraging. But yeah, as you can already see, we're conceding quite a bit here. 10 goals, which is not what I expected since I'm basically running the same tactics, same formations and everything as the main squad, and they're just doing so much better on defense. Also here, I'm going to be putting in the main boys again. Burn, Niklasson, Yajima, who has been very good the start of the season, also in terms of progression. Richie in there, Copes. Potter, who has been playing very well actually as well. Graciano and then Zebert and Panasenko. I kind of expected Panasenko to be the main boy with when it came to the goals, but Zebert is just absolutely nuts. So yeah, let's check the schedule here because I am seeing a little bit lower fitness on, for example, a Graziano. Bagam, and then immediately a cup game tomorrow, and then Liège. I think Liège are actually pretty. Yeah, okay, that should be doable with the rotation side. Because yeah, definitely. I think I'm going to be having the rotation side play both games tomorrow, so that the main boys can rest up fully and go into this a little bit better. Um, but honestly, like managing rotation and just managing it in general, I expected it to be much easier than it has been because obviously we have the four clubs now. Damn, it's been kind of a grind really. Anyway, it's off to the main squad now, and we are tied for first with, of course, the boys in Bern, who are I mean, yeah, they're the goal difference +6. It looks big, but if you look at, we've conceded two more, but and they've made four more. It looks a much bigger difference than it is really. Who did they not win? Trust the pro. Oh damn. Yeah, I've been seeing some crazy results already. Never Lucky, who was projected like top four, they lost against Malmo, who was one of the worst teams in the league. Um, so like there's some stuff is going down already. But anyway, the first five games we started off against Werder, who was in our league already last season and has upgraded their team massively, and was very happy to get the win. Pompey, this I think this was the game that I'm pretty pissed about. Yeah. So 16 shots. I mean, he created some pretty strong chances as well. I'm actually thinking, yeah, his XG is very high because he also scored a pen. Which I mean, if you're at .03, it basically is an XG of almost one added to it. So if we go .02, .23, it goes to 103. So that was a very, yeah, let's say a very big part of his XG in the end, because let's just refresh real quick. Yeah, it got 1.7 in the end. We got 2.58. We ended up getting a late goal for the draw, but this was, especially with guys like Cole and Yokota up there, who are like very good when it comes to their shooting stats and everything. Very, very annoying that it ended up that way. Look, 6 saves as well from his goalkeeper. But yeah, this is a game we should have won. Had we done that, we obviously would have been top. But yeah, and then also the Fossi Termi one is just crazy. I also put this up on Twitter. We had 30 shots, an XG of 3.5 pretty much, and we scored one goal. This Rosati at 9.3, his goalkeeper, 12 fucking saves is just insane. It's diabolical. And it's a good strat because obviously goalkeepers are very cheap right now. Like if you've checked the market, you probably will have seen that the goalkeepers are very cheap. So putting in a high rated goalkeeper is a very decent strategy. Like obviously I do have some young guns that I want to play, who are also decent rated because you know Sere is 24 years old, still 70 rated. He has gone 74. But yeah, I mean it's still a big gap in overall pretty much, meaning it's going to be difficult for a Yokota or a Cole to score. But yeah, just happy to have won that pretty much. Fontana Steel swung by as well. Our old Spark opponents managed to beat them. But now there's a big part of the schedule coming up, and I might play the rotation side in the cup today after all. Because I did see when it came to the squad of my opponent today in the cup, he has some main boys that are very tired. So he might play the rotation boys against me, meaning it's a tough choice because if he does play the rotation side and I play the main side, it should be a win, which is a good step to having another cup run. Where I should already, with also the good performances that we're putting in already, we should be in the playoff hunt no matter what. But given how close it now still is, I mean, it's only been 5 games, but still, it's very close. What if all of a sudden we win versus the boys in Bern? And we take a good step towards possibly getting the title. What is going to be the priority? You know, it's a very tough choice. But I'll probably just play the main boys anyway in today's cup match, and then I'll have to see for tomorrow's match because we probably will have to rotate in the cup, because we're playing Never Lucky after that, and obviously their placement is not great right now, but having lost two in a row, but it they do have a very decent squad. Meaning I do need some of my best players to win that. Because Never Lucky FC. Also, after that, we are playing Malmo, who have again one of the worst teams in the league. Um, we should be good against them. This is the Never Lucky team, who again has some decent rated people in there. So it is a tricky one to do. Um, it's a big part of the schedule for the main team now. That's for damn sure. Also, the boys in Bern on the back end of a doubleheader. Brandslers, who are in third right now, also on the back of a doubleheader. So it's probably going to be main boys here, rotation, main, rotation, rotation, main, 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 and then Dallas, who also probably will get lucky and face our rotation boys. Um, and then hopefully we can get something going. Anyway, like I said, for today it's going to be the main boys. So our starting strikers from last season are going back to the bench. Yokota and Cole are going back in, and then obviously Brown back in. Solosi, Kuznetsov, who has been a very good addition. He has been playing fucking great so far this season. I'm very happy to have him. I already wanted to buy him at the start of season 6 because John did have him. And before he could delist, so I could say, so we could do it all on Floaty, the transaction, he had just been bought. So I am very happy that Kuznetsov ended up with us anyway. For $38. And yeah, here John sold him a month before that for 40. And did Kuznetsov like? Yeah, he still progressed quite a bit in last season. So yeah, he did get a year older. He also got quite a bit better. So yeah, this is what we're running with an 805 starting 11. And then performance wise, what did Kuznetsov do so far? 7.3 rating. And then performance, yeah, goal and assist. He's been doing pretty well. Yokota already with 5 goals. I don't think he'll be getting like anything close to a top scorer or whatever. But actually, he's tied for first. I thought the boys in Bern would have one guy that would be going nuts, but it's Van Geels right now for them, and then Posh as well, the rares, and then Yokota's in there. Who could be a rare by the end of the season again. Um, anyway, speaking of like the MFL yield and stuff, remember the Foligno failures will get 50 MFL for a cup win. These boys get 250 for a cup win. And I am facing Philadelphia, who is an ice team, Aarhus Elite, who is a stone team, and then Lotz, who is a stone team. I actually haven't checked the teams yet, which I mean, oh God, no. Yeah, they're struggling in Stone. The thing I'm hoping for is, yeah, I was elite. I'm hoping he prioritizes trying to maintain in Stone, like trying to stay up, meaning that he will play the rotation versus us. But it looks like he is just altering pretty much game by game, keeping everyone on very high fitness. So that's the Ars Elite, and then Lotz, 8th in Stone. They will definitely be trying to stay up. And there's the there was Schmitter. I saw Reiskocher in there. They won against Schmitter as well. Schmitter is a good team. I'll probably have to consult Schmitter for this one a little bit. Anyway, that is what it's going to be looking like for this season. I am also at the point of recording this. I'm going to be live like within 30 minutes. Stream will already have been done by the time you'll see this because it'll be the day after. But yeah, I'm going to be live for a cup run because on Monday it's my day off. I finally have an opportunity to do so. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. Let me know how your season has started off. Let me know how you're enjoying this season and also what the goals for this season are. If we can do well in the cups, the goal was 15k MFL. We could be hitting that. So yeah, again, thank you guys. Do leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Peace out.